If you're in high school and you've never had a boyfriend, relax. I get so many questions from girls who are like, I'm 16, I've never had a boyfriend, what's wrong with me? Give yourself a break, okay? You have just begun to enter the romantic arena. And I know it doesn't feel like that. Like, I fell in love for the first time when I was 6 years old. So by the time I hit 16, child, I was ready for a boyfriend. Like, I was like ready to go, like a caged animal who'd finally been set free, and I couldn't understand why it wasn't happening for me. I didn't have a real boyfriend until I was like 20, almost 21, really. And I mean, I had like those fake boyfriend, that like I pretended they were my boyfriend in name only. Just because I was so desperate to feel normal, like I could have a boyfriend, I was clinging on to anything I could get. And I look back and I realize never in that time did I ask myself, do I even actually like this person? No. I liked that they maybe liked me and could therefore normalize my existence. And that is super pathetic. It's such a sad way to live. If I could do it all over again, I would tell myself what I'm telling you, which is don't worry about it. Stop stressing. And I know that's what every adult says to you. It'll happen when it happens. And it's like the most infuriating thing. Don't listen to them, listen to me, because you know that I don't lie to you just to make you feel better. Look at it this way. If you're like in high school, you probably also have like your first job, right? When you clock out of Ben and Jerry's or Johnny Rockets or whatever, you don't go home and you're like, oh my God, my career, it's just not on track. Like, I'm just not where I need to be in my career. I'm not at the highest point in my career. Because of course you're not. You're just starting out. So don't expect yourself to be at the highest point of your romantic career either. You're just getting started. And I know you look around and you think, well, she's got a boyfriend, they've got a boyfriend, everyone has a boyfriend. When you want something, it seems like the whole rest of the world has it. First of all, these boyfriends that other girls have, I know you're probably picturing like the most incredible fairy tale romance. That's not the way it is. It's like when I talk about boobs. When I would always say like, I want bigger boobs. My mom would be like, you're picturing the most incredible set of tits you've ever seen. And that's 99% not going to happen. Like that's not the hand most people are dealt. Same with romance. You're looking at this girl's relationship and you're like, oh, it's so perfect. She's so happy. No. There's downsides to everything. She's probably making herself seem like she has this perfect relationship to normalize herself. All of this behavior is born from insecurity. So don't compare her social mask to your reality. That goes for everything in life. Don't compare the girl with the Chanel bag to whatever it is you got going on, because that girl could be in $25,000 worth of credit card debt, and you're just responding to her social mask. That's a whole separate topic. So give yourself a break. Realize that you are not a freak, you are not unlovable, but the more you focus on not having a boyfriend, ironically, the more repellent you're going to be to guys, because if there's one thing they can detect, it is desperation. Also realize that guys are not as mature as you. At 16, they're basically children. You might be ready for a relationship, they're not. That's even true at 17, kind of 18. Like, there's some guys who just never mature. Like, they're 45 and they're not ready for a relationship. So it's not just you, it's your audience as well. So again, cut yourself some slack. I'm going to close with a tidbit from my favorite person in the world, Gerard Way. He's the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, the father of emo. He said if he could tell his younger self one thing, it would be lighten up. He's like, dude, like lighten up. It's going to be okay. You're going to meet a great girl. You're going to have a family. It's going to be fine. Jesus, the hysterics and the drama and this. This is from the lead singer of My Chemical Romance. The king, the grand high wizard of all things dramatic and weepy and overwrought. Even he is saying he should have been lightening up. So hopefully that puts some things in perspective. You're not a freak. You're not weird. You're just not quite there yet. I promise you will be. I don't know anyone my age, or any age, for example, who's like, yeah, I just never had a boyfriend in my whole life, and now I'm dying alone. It's not going to happen to them, and it's not going to happen to you.